Hello and welcome back to our cottage garden. I hope you're doing as well as possible. We have a really exciting video today. We are going to be planting up our first container for autumn. I absolutely love planting up containers. I feel like you're creating a little world each time you plant up a container, and you can kind of explore with different soil types and things like that, things that you might not be able to plant in your garden. And you can also move them around to different spots just to kind of test it out. And areas that you might not even be able to sort of garden, you have the opportunity to do that when you have containers. So I headed to a local garden center the other day and picked up these beautiful plants. Some of them were discounted. So the color scheme that I'm going for our container is going to be a little bit different than that typical kind of orangey, warm tone, taupey yellow kind of colors that are associated with fall. I'm going to do more kind of mauves, burgundies, that sort of thing in this arrangement. And I think it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for it. So the bumblebees are really enjoying the Coleus already. They love those Coleus flowers. So a little bit of a spoiler, one of the plants that we're going to be planting is a Coleus. So let me go ahead and get this guy out. Can you give me a minute, little bumble? It's kind of a giant. I love how, varied he looks. Looks like a big giant. It's very, very pretty. So we have this gorgeous Coleus, and Coleus this time of year is actually great for going to pick up any annuals because most of them are discounted at your garden centers. This particular Coleus is a Main Street Sunset Boulevard Coleus, and it's a beautiful burgundy and sort of pink or even reddish color. So it's sort of like at the top, it's sort of like a brick red with a deep red, and then as it goes down, it becomes more of a burgundy and a pink. Really, really pretty. I love the blooms as well. A lot of people just don't like Coleus blooms, but I think they're gorgeous, and the pollinators really, really love them. But these are really gorgeous bicolor purple and white, and I think that with this red of our Coleus is gorgeous. So this is going to kind of be one of our mid-levels. We have one sort of statement for the back, but then this is going to be in the middle. Really, really beautiful. And I think that's going to really kind of bring it all together with that fall vibe. Then we have this really gorgeous, oh, mosquito just got me. Oh, I felt it as well. We're doing an autumn container, guys. Hoi. So this one is Dracaena, and this is Red Star. So this one was not discounted, but it's a really, really beautiful structure on this. Might have to clean up some of these these fronds here, but it's just beautiful. I love that structure. I was thinking that could kind of be in the back. Really beautiful burgundy, very strappy leaves, very it's like a statement plant. Very, very beautiful. And I think it does have that because of the burgundy and all that. I think that'll take us really nicely into fall. Next up, and for us, this one blooms all the way into November. So this is another salvia. And the salvias that our hummingbirds really love the most, ooh, that branch broke, are the Burgundy purple and Burgundy blue salvia. And this is a similar kind of type of salvia, just very open, long, tubular flowers. Now, I really love the play in the blues, and the bumblebees love the play in the blues. The hummingbirds visit them as well, but the hummingbirds are obsessed with these more kind of tubular shaped salvias. So I thought I would get a few more of these. This one is Salvia Fashion Burgundy. So part of the fashion line from Greenfuse and Greenfuse Botanicals. And this is the Burgundy. Very, very pretty, nice green leaves, very sort of a true green. Yeah, gorgeous, a little bit on the glossier side. Very, very pretty. And I just love that fuchsia color. Gorgeous burgundy stems. And then each of the calyxes on these, the calyx have sort of a green, and then they graduate to a burgundy. So even when they're empty, even when the flowers have already died, the calyxes themselves look really beautiful. That one had died back fully and it didn't look as good, but a lot of these, as you can see here, I'll give you a better example. They just look really, really nice. So I thought that would be beautiful, and hopefully it'll, really feed the hummingbirds for their long trek down south when they migrate. Yeah, get them all fueled up. So that's a really pretty one. And I think paired with everything else here, it's just gonna kind of tone everything down. It's gonna make everything feel a little bit moodier. This arrangement here, I want it to feel very moody, kind of like the shift is happening. I think it's gonna be really nice. So with that moody vibe in mind, I thought a nice, really deeply lobed Impatiens would be gorgeous for that. Look at that. I was looking at a different one, and then my husband pulled out this one, and I was like, oh, I love this. This is Illusion Midnight Lace from Proven Accents. And it is beautiful, really burgundy stemmed, dark, purpley black leaves. Again, very deeply lobed. So it's just got kind of this magical, little bit ethereal quality to it, but it deepens the whole arrangement, and it pairs really nicely with the darkness of the calyx on the salvias. Really nice tie-in. I thought that would be really stunning as our spiller. And then finally we have, these were definitely discounted because it's not the season for these. But I thought we could get away with it for a little bit. Our first frost isn't for another month, so we'll have a little bit of time with these, and hopefully by that time, everything else will kind of fill in a little bit. Although I think most of these will probably, you know, Coleus doesn't like the frost, Impatiens isn't gonna like the frost, but I just wanted to have a little something. It's sort of like, it was the cost, basically, all of this was kind of the cost of a bouquet that you would get. So if you want to think about it like that, like you're getting a bouquet of flowers. So even though it's late in the season, you can still kind of do that. And then you can put it anywhere. If you wanted to put it on a porch, if you wanted to put it anywhere in your garden. So yeah, this is a really beautiful Impatien, a double Impatien. I've been loving these this year. So, oh, that same mosquito tried to get me, y'all. These double Impatiens, I really want to do more double Impatiens next year. I actually think this color, this mauve-y color, would look gorgeous next to the wisteria double Impatien. Don't you think so? Yeah, Bert's nodding. He's behind the camera. He's nodding because I think that would be gorgeous, just sort of all along our pathway straight to the door. That would be gorgeous. So I just kind of wanted to try this one and just see how it goes. This is the tag's really stuck in there. It's been growing for a long time. Okay, sorry. Showered with those. Okay, the tags can fool you because this looks just red. This tag looks red, and this is clearly like a beautiful mauve fuchsia color. So this is the Valeriana Glimmer Burgundy. So there you go, really, really beautiful. And I thought this would pick up on our salvia and on the pink and burgundy in our Coleus, as well as the burgundy here. It's just gonna all tie really nicely in, and this will be our filler. So we have our pillars, our spillers, and then our fillers here. Really nice. So let's go ahead and get these planted. But first, this video is sponsored very kindly again by Landguard. We have an incredible garden bed for you, so I'm going to share that with you now. Thank you to Landguard for sponsoring this video. Landguard makes premium garden beds. They have earned the trust of over 100,000 homes across the globe because their garden beds are made from premium galvanized steel, ensuring they're eco-friendly, 100% non-toxic, and far more durable than traditional wood or plastic beds. Unlike wood that can rot or plastic that can warp and degrade in extreme weather, which we definitely have here, Landguard beds are built to last, season after season. They resist corrosion, stand up to all kinds of weather, and maintain their integrity year-round. One of my favorite things about Landguard beds is that they've been designed with both practicality and plant health in mind. The steel construction reflects heat instead of absorbing it, which helps keep your soil at an ideal temperature, even on those scorching hot summer days. Plus, you never have to worry about harmful chemicals leaching into your soil, so your plants stay healthy and safe. And don't worry about a complicated setup. They've made installation simple. So if you want to give your plants the best chance to grow strong, vibrant, and healthy, Landguard has you covered. Check out landguardgarden.com or click on the link in the description box to learn more and get started with your very own Landguard garden bed today. Okay, so our bed is all made. It's enormous, so we have tons of room for all of these plants. And I actually went and foraged, well, my husband and I went and foraged some ferns from the property. We just went and collected a few ferns. So we're gonna really make this look abundant and beautiful and lush. Plus these look incredible all throughout the season. Most of them are evergreens. So these ones here that I'll show you in a minute are called Christmas ferns because their little leaflets look like Christmas stockings. So we're going to be filling it in with ferns and filling it in with all of these annuals. So let's get started. These are velvet opera gloves. I love using them because they're very, very thick. So they're sort of like a vegan alternative to suede. Yeah, like a velvety kind of glove. So yeah, I use these because you can use them for roses and things like that. Yeah, they're just a typical kind of glove. So we filled the bed with leaf mold and some potting mix, and we put some twigs and branches from the property at the bottom as well. So doing a little bit of that hugelkultur. That is our bed planted up. Oh my gosh, I love this combination of plants. I don't know how well you can see it, but it just looks moody, very kind of woodland, autumn, very, very beautiful. I know a few of these are going to still bulk out. You know, we have about a month left, like I said, of real warm temperatures. So hopefully these will just sort of cascade over and look really, really gorgeous as we move into autumn. And you know, these ferns that we got on the property, this is an interrupted fern. This one is the Christmas fern, like I said. So just see how these little leaflets just look like little Christmas stockings. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. And those are evergreens for us here. So that's it, and I'm just going to water everything in, make sure it gets a really good drink. We are in our backyard, and so this is an area of the garden that we haven't really started to develop yet. We've done a few things here and there. Some climbing hydrangeas are really beautiful. Japanese maple, and along the hill there we have some ferns and some bulbs, like early spring bulbs and things like that. But I'm so excited, and this is really, both my husband and I were just talking about how we're now so excited to really embark on the backyard just because we have this in place now. It's funny how that happens. Something, just whatever it is, can be the catalyst, that little like spark that ignites you're embarking on a new project. So I'm excited about this. I hope you join us for that. If you like this video, please subscribe to follow our journey, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Okay, bye.